Have you ever wondered how to sharpen a camp knife like this, or even like this? Well, in this video, we are going to talk about how to sharpen campy camp knives, because it's a little bit different when you're going outside than when you are sharpening a knife inside. And we're not talking about big old chef knife, we're talking about camp knives, the short stubby ones that you have in your pocket. And I have found a great tool to help us all sharpen these knives. Let's get to it. Hey, Chef Corso, Outdoor Eats. I'm here to put you on the path to amazing meals on your outdoor treks. If you're looking for fast, easy, and tasty recipes that are still mindful of pack weight, still mindful of pack volume, we've got over 300 trail tested recipes at outdooreats.com right now, ready for you to chop up things and cook things with your camp stove, because that's what it's all about. All right, so I have multiple of these campy camp chef knives. If you want this one specifically, you can get this at outdooreats.com. Shameless plug, but it's super helpful. I like that it's a little bit longer than most. You can get through a whole summer sausage or an actual onion or whatever else you want to chop up. But these can get a little bit challenging to be able to sharpen. And sure, you could take this inside with your steel and with your whole stone setup, but when I'm traveling around, I don't have that. So what am I to do? Because having a good sharp knife is very, very helpful for prep time. It's also very helpful for safety. You might be thinking, well, a sharp knife can be dangerous. Well, actually, a dull knife causes more cuts because you're trying to push through things. And so having a nice sharp knife is more safe when you're headed out there. So what's this tool? Well, it is this thing that I didn't find. Actually, my dad got it for me for Christmas a couple years ago and shoved it in my stocking. This is a pocket size sharpener. And this is from a company called WorkSharp. I'm sure there's a couple other companies out there. I'll put a link in the description below. What this is pretty awesome. So there's a couple finger holds here so you can hold it safely. And this has a coarse side. This has a fine side as far as a small stone. And these are actually attached with magnets. So you can take them off and wash them off if you like. And wow, there's even a step-by-step instructions in there. Huh, how about that? What's on the other side? Ooh, yep. Okay, morning and coarse, okay. So what this is a combination sharpener, and pocket sized or just general rig sized. Then you have a dial in honer. Wow, look at that. So we've got coarse, we've got fine, and we have something for you fishermen out there that will sharpen your fish hooks. How about that? Plus another little jobby down here. What I love about this, there's also a little bit of a leather strap if you want to hit it with a little leather situation as well. This has been well used, and it's definitely helped me along the way when I cannot take my knife into the kitchen to give it the full meal deal situation. What is extra helpful about this is this 20-degree guide. So I know a lot of you guys out there know how to sharpen and hone your knives at home. But what I see a lot of, both in professional kitchens and in home kitchens, is the honer. This is the honer, steel, and the knife, you're going at it at the wrong angle, okay? You're going at it too acute, or you're going at it too great, and you're not actually getting the right angle to get the right sharpness and right hone for your blade. So 20 degrees is what we're looking for, and there's a fantastic guard to be able to help you. So that is there for you for getting the right angle, and it's also helpful for you so you're keeping it safe. Yeah, pretty awesome. So one thing I can say too here is to make sure your fingers are out of the way when you start to sharpen, because you don't want to slice off the tips of your fingers. So once you get your blade in place, before you start, make sure your fingers are tucked out of the way, because you're going to be able to do this and do this and do this and do this, but you don't want to do this and do this. No bueno. Okay? And when you actually go to sharpen your knife, you can use a neutral oil on these stones. What I found is just a little bit of water does very, very well to lube up the stone, to be able to give a nice pass with your blade. And what I'll do is just have a little bit of a bowl of water next to my little outdoor station or at the picnic table, and just throw a couple sprinkles on there every few passes. Should be fine. It's worked pretty well for me. If you do have a neutral oil, that is preferred, but water is working just fine. And then look at that, you have a nice sharp knife that you can chop or slice up some things. Yes, that's fantastic. So Guys, get out there, cook something amazing somewhere awesome. Take your nice camp knife that's nice and sharp, slice up some summer sausage, slice up an avocado. Man, if you guys never packed an avocado, like pack a rock hard avocado and put it in like the mid of your pack and then forget about it for 2 days. Because then on day 2 or day 3 of your backpacking trip or your hunting trip, it's ripe, and man, it is one of the great little pleasures you can give yourself. A ripe avocado, some really good fat, really good calories, way better than a packaged meal. So good. Put it on a cracker or sprinkle some everything bagel spice on there, a little piece of multigrain bread. Oh man, yeah, give me that. Sometimes it's the simple things are where it's at. But get out there, cook something amazing somewhere awesome, and check out this great tool because it's been super helpful for me for keeping my knives nice and sharp. Boca boca.